depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio, well, now we're in a situation where we've got Twilight Masquerade, it's been revealed, we know it's coming, and there are a bunch of stores out there taking pre-orders for Twilight Masquerade, so it's about time I came and shared with you the pre-order guide. Now, as I always tell you with these pre-order guides, I cannot tell you where to pre-order it. And it's not because I'm mean, it's because I don't have intimate knowledge of every single game store and online shop in the entire world. That would be ridiculous. But my advice is the same as it's been for a very long time. Make friends with your local game store. Because when products are hard to find, when products are sold out everywhere, your local game store, if you're a regular, is probably going to be able to find some for you. Whereas if you're the person that always goes to the cheapest place online or whatever, and then something becomes hard to find, you will probably find yourself unable to find it. I am aware that not everyone has a local game store. I'm not aware that not everyone has a good local game store. And I'm aware that not everyone has the luxury of sometimes paying a little bit more to support their local game store. I understand all of this, but generally speaking, the best place is always going to be your local game store, because when you're struggling, when you can't find anything, they are the people that are going to hook you up. Sound like a plan? Excellent. So Twilight Masquerade then, why should we care? Well, there are several reasons why we should care. It is a set which is bringing us Ogerpon, and of course we've got 4 different EXs, which is quite nice. But then, of course, we've also got the Ogre's Mask item card that lets us switch between them. And the hook essentially is that you've got the teal mask that lets you attach extra energy while drawing cards. And then you've got all the others that have, single energy coloured to colourless energy that you then switch between using the item, accelerating grass energy, hitting weakness, using different attacks. It sounds like a lot of fun. And it is like a full-on teal mask themed set. We know that it is essentially a mashing together of the Japanese sets Mask of Change and Crimson Haze. And we know that they are very much sets themed around the Teal Mask DLC. We know, for instance, that Perrin is going to be featuring in there. We know that Carmine and Kieran are going to be coming along in the set. We know that the Loyal 3 are going to be making their debut in the set. Currently only as single prizes. I assume they'll come as EXs in a later set which is more themed around them. We know that it's going to be a very exciting set. So what are we actually looking forward to? Well, firstly, I can show you all the booster packs. And of course, we've got the Ogerpon booster pack because Mask of Change. We've got the Blood Moon Ursa Luna booster pack because Crimson Haze. We've got the Sinistra booster pack. There is a Sinistra EX coming in the set. We have seen it. It is a fun little card. So that's why we're getting that. And then we've got a Terra Dragapult booster pack. We've not actually seen Terra Dragapult. It's from Mask of Change. We've not seen it yet. But we know it's coming and we know it's a Dragon Terra type. Now do remember that pre-releases will be happening the 2 weeks before the set releases. Now we do have the official release date of the set. It is the 24th of May. And that means that pre-releases will be the 2 weekends preceding it. So the weekends of Saturday the 11th and Saturday the 18th of May, that's when you go to your pre-releases. And at pre-releases you can pick up your build and battle box, which I'm not sure if we've actually got an image of right now. So apologies for that one. If I find an image, I will of course pop it in here. But it's going to be the usual deal. You can get yourself 4 booster packs, 1 of 4 promos, and a bunch of cards with which to build a deck. Basically a pre-made deck. And then everything else. It's a very cool thing. We like it very much indeed. You can go along to your local game store, which is the only place you're going to be able to buy these, and that is lovely. And then, of course, the build and battle boxes will be available later on, as they always are, when the set actually releases. There was no build and battle stadium for Paradox Rift. I've not seen one listed for Twilight Masquerade, so let's assume there isn't one. That seems like a fair assumption to make. Now, what you probably should already have pre-ordered is the Twilight Masquerade Elite Trainer Box. As always, there are 2 different versions, although there aren't 4 different versions like there are for some sets. We've just got the regular and the Pokemon Center exclusive. We know that the promo is going to be a Teal Mask Ogerpon. It's almost certainly going to be the illustration rare of this, but it's not this one. This is the regular version. And the usual deal, here's what the sleeves look like, here's what the dice look like, and then you get your packs and your energy and all of that. The deal is, as always, if you buy the Pokemon Center exclusive, you get yourself 2 extra packs, and you get yourself a second promo stamped with Pokemon Center. You get a promo in every one, but in the Pokemon Center exclusive, you get a second promo, which is then stamped and jobs are good 'un. If you want to get the Pokemon Center exclusive, I've already pre-ordered one of these. Honestly, you guys should as well. If it's the kind of thing you're into. If you're not, that's absolutely fine. But this is the kind of thing where, because you've got the stamped card, it just makes it way more exciting, way more interesting. People just like it a lot more. Simple as that. Yay! Seriously though, they are going to sell out, and when they're sold out, you're going to be in trouble, because you won't be able to find them anymore. They generally do come back into stock on the release day of the set. They usually don't come back later, although they have been known to in the past. So if you want to grab them soon. We do have the booster bundle, but I'm going to tell you what I always tell you about the booster bundle. This is a regular set, which means we don't really care. Not in a mean way, but in a kind of, it's 6 packs for the price of 6 packs. Which means you can just go and buy 6 packs. Like for something like Paldea and Fates, where you cannot buy booster boxes and you cannot buy loose packs. And yes, I know some shops do sell loose packs, but that's because they open up other products. You can't just buy packs of Paldea and Fates. So booster bundle becomes the best way to get packs. They're amazing. Regular set, way less exciting, but still, if you want 6 packs, this is 6 packs at the price of 6 packs. Pick them up. Jobs are good 'un. Now, we are getting 3 pack blister promos, as we always do. 3 packs and a promo. No coin. We used to get coins in these. It's getting to the point now where some newer players probably don't remember that we ever used to have coins in them. But we did. And it was lovely. And now they're gone. Never mind. We got 2 options. We got Snorlax and we've got Revamp. Now, the Snorlax started life in the Battle Academy over in Japan, which explains why it is so uninspiring. And look, I love me some Snorlax, alright? But the fact of the matter is, it's 4 energy, 120. It is a card that came in a set in Japan that was designed to be for beginners. So it's very much, by design, an uninspiring meh kind of card. That is what it's supposed to be. That doesn't make me feel any better. I'm still going to buy this because it's a Snorlax promo and I love me some Snorlax. But you have been warned. The other one here is a Revamp, and this is a much better card. This was a gym promo over in Japan, so it is actually a card which could potentially end up being good at some point. The single energy, flip a coin if heads, discard an energy from your opponent's active. Not loving it. But free energy, 70 damage. If you've got more cards in hand than your opponent, it does 150. It's not a phenomenal attack, let's be clear. But it is a stage 1, and it does use it for free colourless energy. Which means it's not taking up that many resources. It's not something which has to be in a deck of a particular kind of energy. I'm not saying that this Revamp is great. Let's be perfectly clear. That is not the argument. The argument is, it's honestly not terrible. There are some decks that I could imagine using it. Is that the biggest endorsement ever? No. But it's not terrible. In terms of 1-pack blister promos, we got ourselves a Toxel and a Pupitar, and these both started life as gym promos over in Japan. Now here you actually do get the coin. You get the Lechonk coin, which is honestly kind of adorable. Are the cards any good? Well, the Toxel, single energy, 30 damage, and it does 10 to itself. We've seen the Japanese card, so I can translate from there. It is, to be fair, for an evolving basic, single energy, 30 damage is alright. Self damage isn't ideal, but it's not the end of the world. And then the Pupitar here, we've got single energy, 20, all fighting, or 2 energy, 60 damage, plus 20 to one of your opponent's bench. Again, you don't really want to be using this, but in an absolute pinch, 60 damage isn't terrible. It does hit the bench. I don't think it's good, and hope that you never have to use it. But, you know, there are worse attacks out there. We would generally be expecting check lane blisters as well. That's where you get the full evolution line in the pack. We've unfortunately not seen them yet. So if and when they are revealed, and I do expect them to be revealed, I will of course share them with you, because that's the kind of thing that I do. And there we go. That's your pre-order guide for Twilight Masquerade. They're the products that are coming. That's what you need to know. And now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about these. Tell me what you're excited about from the set. Tell me which products you're picking up. Tell me anything you want to tell me in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCGradio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, and all kinds of fun things. Oh, and get shoutouts on the channel, like the lovely Ray of Light, who's been a supporter of ours for quite a while now and is a very lovely person, so shout out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing is always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.